Now we have to find out Van 't Hoff factor I for the weak electrolyte. And weak electrolyte which undergo association on dissolving in a solvent. So we have to find out the Van 't Hoff factor for such type of weak electrolyte which undergo association, means which combine together, means the particle combine together to form big particle on dissolving in a solvent. Here we have to find out also the degree of association. Degree of association, DOA. The degree of association is also represented by the alpha. As we have found the degree of dissociation, just like that, we have to find out degree of association alpha. And afterwards, we have to establish a relationship between the I, Van 't Hoff factor, and degree of association alpha. Let's see how. So suppose we are taking the example of acetic acid. When the acetic acid dissolves in the solvent, which solvent? Benzene. So when acetic acid dissolves in the benzene, will undergo dimerization. What is the meaning of dimerization? Dimerization, dimer means, di means two. When the two particles combine together to form a big particle. So this is what? This is a dimer. Dimer means when the two small particles combine together to form a single particle. So this is what? This is dimer, and this is the dimerization process. So when acetic acid dissolves in the benzene solvent, will undergo dimerization, means two particles combine together to form a big particle. Here suppose we have taken the two molecules of acetic acid. When undergo dimerization, it will form 1 mole of dimer. Dimer, how can we show the dimer? Acetic acid we have to write CH3COOH and in the parenthesis, and 2 we have to write in the subscript. Right hand side, subscript. This 2 represents the dimer. Dimerization, dimer means 2 particles combine together. So how many particles will undergo association? We have to represent it here. So it is undergoing dimerization. So we have to write 2. Di means 2. So dimerization, this is what? Dimer. So dimer, we have to write 2 here at the subscript. Suppose at the time 0, when the association not started, then how many molecules of acetic acid? Suppose we have taken 100 molecules. So this is what our theoretical value. 100 molecules we have dissolved in the benzene. And at the time 0, the dimer will not form. So what is the value of dimer molecule? 0. After some time, 50 molecule out of 100, because this is what? Weak electrolyte. So all particles will not undergo association. Only a small amount of the particle will undergo association. So out of 100 molecules, suppose 50 particles are undergoing association and 50 particles are undergoing dimerization. Means out of 50 particles, 2 particles will combine together to form a dimer. So how many dimer will form here? 25. From the 50 particles, how many dimer will form? 25, because 2 particles are combining together to form a dimer. So 50 particles will undergo dimerization and will form 25 dimer. And how many acetic acid molecule left here only? Because 50 molecules are undergoing association, so how many will left here? 100 minus 50. Only 50 particles will left here. And how many dimer will form? 25. Now, total number of particles. Total number of, observed number of particles in the solvent. Now, total number of particles are present in the solvent? 100 minus 50 means 50. And 25 of dimer means total how many? 50 plus 25, that is what? 75. So total number of particles present in the solvent, 100 minus 50 means 50, plus 25 means 50 plus 25, 75. So now, how many particles, total number of particles are present in a solvent? 75. Now, we have to find out the value of I, Van 't Hoff factor. How can we find out the Van 't Hoff factor? Observed number of particles divided by the total number of particles. Observed number of particles we have seen 75 and total number of particles, theoretical number of particles. This 100 is what? Theoretical number of particles, and 75 is what? Observed number of particles. So observed number of, how we have to find out the value of I? Observed number of particles 75 divided by the total number of particles 100, theoretical number of particles. So 75 divided by the 100, it is what? Value answer will be 0.75. And as we have seen already, that Van 't Hoff factor for the association will always be less than 1. Here we have the answer of I value is 0.75, which is what? Less than 1. So we have seen that Van 't Hoff factor value will be less than 1 in the case of association. Now we have to find out the degree of association. Degree of association here it is represented by the alpha. Here we are taking the another example. N of A. A is the weak electrolyte, representation of weak electrolyte. How many particles of A we are taking? N. Small n is the number of particles. So N of A we are taking will on dissolving in the solvent will undergo association and will form AN. N is the number of particles which had associated. So how many moles will form? From N. How many associated particles will form? 1. AN means A is the bigger particle, means associated particle by the combination of N particle. Okay, in the case of dimer, value of N will be 2. In the case of dimer. In the case of trimer, means the three particles combined together to form a big particle, then N value will be 3. So this is what for the trimerization. Trimerization N value will be 3. Dimerization N value will be 2. Tetramerization N value will be 4, and so on. So how many particles are combining together? This we have to represent here in the as a N. Now at the time 0, T equals to 0, how many moles of A we are taking? 1. Theoretical value. Theoretical number of particles what? 1. And at the time 0, AN will not form, so value will be 0. At the time T, how many particles are undergoing association? Suppose alpha. We have taken, in the example we have taken, no, that how many particles are undergoing association? 50. So instead of 50, what we have to write here? Alpha. Suppose alpha number of particles are undergoing association. So how many will left here? 1 minus alpha, because alpha are undergoing association. So how many will left here? 1 minus alpha. Here, how many particles will form? Alpha divide by N. Suppose earlier we have seen the example 50 particles will undergoing association and were forming dimerization. So 50 divided by 2, our answer was 25. Just like that, how many particles are undergoing association? Alpha. How many particles combining together? N. So alpha by N particle will form AN. How many AN particle will form? Alpha by N. From N number of particles, how many will form? 1. From 1, how many will form? 1 by N. And from alpha, how many will form? Alpha by N. Now, we have to find out the Van 't Hoff factor value here. I equals to observed number of particles. As we have found, no? 100 minus 50 plus 25, 75. So just like that, we have to find out here. Observed number of particles. Observed number of particles, this total will be the observed number of particles. This 1 minus alpha plus alpha by N. This is the total number of particles. 1 minus alpha plus alpha by N. So this is the observed number of particles. What is the theoretical number of particles? 1. In the starting we were thinking that how many particles we have dissolved? Only 1. The theoretical number of particles is 1. Now we have to solve it mathematically. I equals to 1 minus alpha plus alpha by N. 1 we can omit it. Then we have to keep this one this side on left hand side. By keeping this one this side, what we will get? I minus 1. Okay. Then alpha by N minus alpha. We can write it like this. I minus 1. Alpha we have to take common. So by taking alpha common, what we will get? 1 by N minus of 1. Now what will be the value of alpha? Alpha equals to 1 minus N minus 1. This side it will go in the denominator. So what we will get? Alpha equals to I minus 1 upon N minus 1. So this is the relationship between degree of association and Van 't Hoff factor for the weak electrolyte which undergo association. Okay. If the weak electrolyte is there and is undergoing association, then how can we find out I or the alpha? by this formula. Alpha equals to I minus 1. Alpha is the degree of association. I is the Van 't Hoff factor minus 1. 1 upon n. N is what? The number of particles which are associating with each other. Alpha n we can find from here. So for the dimerization, n value will be 2. For the trimerization, n value will be 3. And for the tetramerization, 4 and so on. So we can find out the value of n also, minus 1. So we have to remember this formula.